Hello, and welcome to the Motley Fool's Ask a Foolish Question, now in video format, with me, Sam Robson, and resident expert David Crowe. Hi, David.
Hello, Sam. AAFQ for short.
That's the one. Now, David, I'm in the middle of building a portfolio, and I have some growth shares in there, and I have some income shares in there. But I have one question, and that is, when should I sell the shares?
Well, the most important thing really is that you are investing. But at some point in time, you will want to use that money, because you can't just keep on investing forever. You have to have a purpose for your investments. So at some point in time, you will say, I need the cash. And that would be the first reason why you would want to sell some of your investments, because you need the cash. You may need to get married, Sam. You may need to buy a house. You may need to buy a car. So therefore, you will liquidate some of those shares into cash so that you can then go and do whatever you want to do.
Sure, okay.
Okay, so that's the first reason. The second reason is if something has changed. Now, when you were building your portfolio, you would have had a thesis in mind for those shares that you bought. If they were income shares, it's because they're paying you a dividend. If they're growth shares, it's because the shares are growing. Now, if for whatever reason, with those companies, those shares that you bought, the company is not growing or is not paying you a dividend, then you would say that the thesis has changed.
Sure.
And so that would be a reason for you to review your investments and say, I bought this share because it was paying me a dividend. It doesn't pay me a dividend anymore. Why am I holding those shares? So that would be number two reason for selling the shares.
Okay.
The third reason for selling a share would be if you found a better opportunity elsewhere for your money.
Right.
Because ultimately, when you are investing, you are hoping to maximize your investments. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, that you have a banana.
Thank you very much.
Now, you're happy with a piece of banana because you are supposed to be eating one piece of fruit a day.
Indeed.
Now, if I gave you then an apple and you say, oh, that looks better than the banana.
It does.
So why don't I sell the banana? Give me the banana.
I'll sell that to you.
And I'll sell you the apple.
I'll buy the apple.
So you've sold one asset and you bought something in exchange for that, which you think would be a better investment for the future.
I do.
And that is similarly what you should be doing with your portfolio. Yes, by all means, hold the shares for the long term. But if you see a better opportunity elsewhere, then you should actually swap your banana for the apple.
Fantastic. Well, David, thank you very much for helping. That was very insightful for me.
And healthy.
And very healthy. One of my 5 a day.
Yes.
And if any of you back at home need any questions answering from David, our expert, then you know that you can always send a question in to foolishquestions@fool.co.uk, or you can visit the podcast at fool.co.uk as well.
That's right.
Thanks very much for watching.
And happy bananas.